What's up, my comadres? Welcome back to another episode of Radio Na Latinas, where we're growing and healing, and of course, chismeamos. Because si no un chisme bueno, no es a good podcast, a new episode. So this is your host, Jessica.
This is Karina.
And this is Joanna.
We're missing Yessie.
Oh,
Guys, I
no.
was really looking forward to recording with Yessie.
Our
Like,
Boogie. We miss you, honey.
I know. I wanted to go get Dutch Bros in the name of our friendship for today. But I see her on Monday, guys. She's going to the office on Monday, so I can't wait.
Nice.
I told Karina to let's go get Dutch Bros. She's like, I don't like Dutch Bros.
I don't like Dutch
I'm
Bros.
What? Which one? Which ones you've tried?
I don't
Or what
I don't know
flavors?
which one I tried, but I tried like a coffee one, and then I tried like a
tea?
softener. A softener, like yo.
I'm like, fabric softener?
No. Like a how do you call it? Like a refresher.
The Rebels? No.
I don't know. I just had a refresher.
The
But I
refresher.
didn't like it either. I think I had boba too, and I didn't like it. I don't like the coffee stuff because it tastes like milkshakes to me.
You know, I've had
I don't
another
like it.
coworker. She recently went. She was like, "Oh, yeah, it was a little too milky."
Yes, too milky, too sweet for me.
Yeah,
really,
the Golden Eagle, the one Jessica put me on with the sugar free, I told her the same thing, that it just tastes like milk to me.
Yeah.
Like,
That one's
I
a
don't
pass though. That one, the one you had, is a pass for me. But I'll rather get like Starbucks than yeah.
The only thing I think it's one because I get to like enjoy a good drink, like that's sweet, that is sugar free. That's why I like it a lot. Because with Starbucks, I have to customize so much. You saw my order.
When I ordered that drink, I was like, oh my god, how do you not get embarrassed going up to that
because
window?
I always like order it on my
ahead.
phone, and then I'm like pick up for Jessica. But yeah,
like,
it's a lot.
I think they even missed out on your 2 shots because
my
I
2
didn't see
shots of
it.
espresso?
Yeah, I didn't see it on the paper.
Yeah, I don't know, girl. But the point is that I think that's why it's so easy for me, because all I say is sugar free, and the whole drink is sugar free. I don't have to customize every little thing. On Starbucks, I do. They don't have sugar free options. You know what I mean? Like anything out there, like they have flavors like it's on sugar free.
Sugary.
Yeah, like
But you have to order it
sugar-free.
that way.
Yeah.
Like her order was long. Can
Yeah.
I give them your order?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this was
And it's not 100% sugar free, pero like it's
like
the
best she could
closest
do.
thing to
Yeah.
you. There you go.
guys, when I tell you I read this order and I was shook, I was like, I have to say all of this.
Yeah.
So Jessica got an ice horchata oat milkshake and espresso grande with 1 pump of horchata syrup, horchata cream cold foam, cinnamon powder on top, 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup, 2 packets of Splenda, goddamn bitch, and 2 shots of espresso. I was like, God
Oh
damn.
no, honey! If you would have came through my drive-through with that
I would have been like, get the fuck.
every time you place that order, I'll be
Hey,
like,
and I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like they be finessing me because I feel like it's like that a lo mejor no está tan sugar free how I think, but
Yeah.
it still has that 1 shot of horchata and the cold foam, so those aren't sugar free.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just a little
it.
bit. It's just a little bit.
right.
But like then it wouldn't be the horchata express, whatever the fuck it's called, if I don't have at least 1 pump of horchata syrup.
Right.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, it's because it's so hard. All their options are so hard, and I'm just like, it's too much thinking. So when I go to Dutch Bros, it's just sugar free.
Whatever
The
you're
whole
saying.
Eagle, and it's the whole thing is sugar free. Even the
Cold foam.
caramel, the caramel,
oh,
the
wow.
caramel. Anyways, but yeah. So enough with that. So.
Oh my god, guys, we have some really, really exciting news. Me and
Okay.
Jessica,
Oh yes! How did I forget?
we got a daughter together.
We did. We are ¿cómo se co-parents?
Yeah, we're co-parents to a baby pig, a baby mini pig.
Georgina, guys.
Yes.
I will post her on social media. so you guys can
Craziest
look
shit
at her.
ever.
She's so cute. She's a new mascot for the podcast.
Little patitas.
Yeah, she's the cutest, but she is a drama queen.
Oh
guys, let
my
me
gosh, and
tell
it is
you.
a lot of maintenance for a pig. I never thought like a pig would need maintenance that much. But
I gotta start talking to her a little bit more.
I
I
do.
talk to her all
You
the
gotta be like, ven
time.
para acá. Ven para acá.
Mind you, Karina this is her first time even seeing Georgia for real. So you don't even know. We actually do talk to her. Yeah, I think me and you actually talk to her the same. Like we talk to her like she's a real
baby,
person.
Yeah.
So is she bilingual or what?
No, I talk to her in only English.
Really? I'd be like, ya. Deja de ser tan dramática. So I guess a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm like, ya.
Sometimes I do be like, vente pa' acá.
Joanna she be cracking me up. Boy, since we got her, Joanna, tell her what you tell her.
Because she was fucking being crazy. She was squealing and everything. I was like, vale más que te calmes, eh?
She like, vale más que te pasigues, eh? I was like, oh.
I keep my daughter in check. She can't be wilding out in these streets.
Right.
Cause she gotta be a domesticated pig. She can't be none of these.
No,
like,
but she is domesticated as
she's
fuck.
as fuck. As soon as you get that collar on her, she know where she's going. She's going to the bathroom. And you know what I thought was crazy? The little crate that I have her in outside, it touches the grass. But I put like a tapete on one side, so like one side is grass, one side is like for like down, And this girl won't do the bathroom in there because she's like that's like her space.
Yeah,
and
you gotta take her out.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You don't want to be cleaning that crate.
Exactly. Or like her feet, getting her feet in her mess. So I'm like, dang. Good thing.
I think right now, because we just got her a week ago, about a week ago. But we're just getting her used to us and getting her on a routine.
Get her some Crocs. Some little Crocs.
I told Jessica I wanted to get her some booties.
Not.
I'm like, let's go get her
right
some
now,
booties.
I learned how to crochet.
Oh, shit.
I'll crochet Georgia some little shoes, and then I'll glue something at the bottom. So.
And I was thinking, I'm not ready, like, I'm gonna paint her little cove toes, and I've seen videos. Anyways, it's so cute. Anyways,
it is so cute.
But I'm just trying to get her into a routine. But
you do actually have her in a routine.
Yeah, actually, when she finally knows us, and I know she's not gonna like run away, I let her more free in the back, because I know the pigs need to play in sand, they need to dig.
Yeah, hold on.
They need to be.
She's not even my child, but she only be doing all of that. You gotta if you're gonna have her inside, you gotta get used to her being clean.
No, I know, but they need to play because they're animals that they need to play,
and they can get really depressed if they're like not like
más adentro.
Yeah, they cannot just be inside pets.
No, she sleeps inside right now because she's a baby pig. I don't want to leave her outside and
a fucking
I don't know
raccoon comes and takes.
That's why I told you to keep her at your house, because at my house there's raccoons, there's possums, there are rabies out there.
There's big old owls.
Yeah, so
they will take a piggy.
Yeah, so I'm scared for my pig at my house. But here I feel like she's even when we got here, she was so chill.
Yeah,
and at my house she's like
So it has been pretty exhausting and fun, and I can't wait for her to grow a little bit, just a little bit more.
No, I don't want her to grow anymore.
But it's because it's so hard. It's so hard to deal with the little pig. So it's because I'm scared she's gonna run away, or I'm gonna hurt her.
Guys, she almost got loose on me. Not gonna lie. Nadie me ayuda.
Oh yeah, nadie está ahí.
Nobody's there to help me.
And because we've never been around pigs. Like it's hard. So like any little like noise or something, I feel like we're panicked. Like
the squealing gets me. I'm just like, what? Why are you squealing?
Yeah.
Why are you squealing?
But she's gotten better because now she doesn't squeal so like it's more like
Yeah, but in a span of 4 days, she's gone so big. I'm like, they lied. It's not mini pig. They lied.
They lied.
Well, you gotta wait a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait the 2 months. But if it gets bigger, bitch, I'm going back to Georgia. I'm like, y'all said this was a mini pig. You
like, where's the mini? Where's the mini here?
I just see a pig. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, guys.
Regardless, she's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, I love Georgina.
She's not your regular pink pig, though.
No, she's
a little polka dot.
She's a brown. Yeah, she's like a cheetah.
Cheetah. Aw, but I love her. I think she's the cutest thing ever. And she's such a cuddler, which you really wouldn't expect a pig to be a cuddler. But yeah, she'd be cuddling. She's the cutest thing ever. Anyways, So yeah, that was me and Joanna's adventure. We went to Georgia. Last weekend, sister?
Yeah, last weekend. It was so much fun, guys. I wanted to move over there.
Girl, the air is so fresh. And then our cousin, he lives like in a hilltop. So you see like just pines and trees, and it just looks so like beautiful. It looks like we're in heaven, to be honest.
Does it snow over there?
Yes.
A little bit, I think.
Yeah, it does snow.
It does?
Yeah, that's what he was saying, that it snows over there.
Girl, it was so nice.
I kept telling them, I'm like, I feel like I'm in a like a freaking movie or something.
Really?
Like, it was that pretty.
Is
dude.
it gloomy or sunny?
Sunny. It's like
it's not as hot. It's not as humid.
Yeah.
It's hot, but it's not humid.
Like in the morning, there was fresh air, like cold, like kind of chilly.
I was wearing my sweater.
Yeah, me too.
I was like sweater weather.
It was a lot cooler than here for sure, though.
And the sun was hot, but again, it wasn't humid.
Like on fire like here.
Yeah, like, I wasn't sweaty. It was just hot.
And we were on the pool. Eso sí, I got a sunburn.
Yeah. But we were in the pool.
But yeah, and then we went to we were at the pool, and then we went to what, Joanna?
The botanical garden.
Yes,
that was
so beautiful.
fun.
I've never seen so many butterflies in one place.
So
yeah,
beautiful.
so Joanna had a whole itinerary.
Yeah, it was, honestly, I was shitting my pants because I was just like, because I like,
we've never been.
So
and we went on a whim, guys. This was a decision made 4 or 5 days before we went.
And we didn't have anything planned to do.
So we just went to see Tia, and we were like, let's go.
Once we found out it was just going to be us and Tia, we were like, well, then we got to find something to do with her, you know? We got to find things to do to entertain her.
Chill,
yeah. And
I don't know.
I'm glad
it was
that all the places we went were wheelchair accessible, so that was a 10 out of 10. Because Tia was sick from her leg, so it was super good.
And I don't know, every place we went, it was literally an experience. And obviously, because we're new, and obviously the people that live there, they're like, bitch, this is what we see. And we were leaving, and we saw more things that we wanted to do. We were like, fuck, we didn't even see that.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
For sure.
But today, guys, we have a kind of interesting episode. We were kind of brainstorming on what we wanted to do, and I was telling them that I watch a lot of, like, Am I the Asshole videos. Reddit stories. I don't know. Have you heard of Reddit, Karina?
No.
You haven't? Okay, so Reddit, basically, you can put whatever...
Like discussion forums.
Yeah, but basically you put any story on there, and people give you their opinions on, like... So people always start with, Am I the Asshole? Because it's like a trend on there, like... Not a trend, but yeah. Okay.
So great, Joanna found a couple for us.
So we can kind of
comment on.
Discuss.
Like,
kind of have a little debate and see how it goes. Okay. So this one says, Am I the asshole for giving my sister 30 days to move out after she kept breaking promises while living with me? That's the title. 30-year-old female recently got into a really uncomfortable situation.
Wait, we gotta first talk about the first one.
It's the same one.
Oh, it's the same one? Okay. Oh, you're just reading it all.
Yeah, that was the title of
That's the title of the Reddit. Now she's giving you context.
Of what's happening.
Go ahead. Not me about to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Let me start over. 30-year-old female, recently got into a really uncomfortable situation with my younger sister, 26-year-old female. Oh my God, that's us.
Same age.
Well, around the
same
age. And now my whole family is calling me controlling and heartless. I'm genuinely starting to wonder if I took it too far. My sister moved in with me about 7 months ago after losing her job. It was meant to be temporary arrangement, 3 months tops, just enough time for her to get back on her feet. I made it clear from the start I'd help you with rent and food, but she needed to actively job hunt, contribute to the house, and keep her drinking under control. She's had some issues in the past with alcohol and impulsive behavior, but I figured that with a bit of structure, she'd bounce back. The first month was fine. She was cooking, applying to jobs, and being pleasant to be around. But by the second month, things started slipping. She was staying up all night, drinking wine, and watching reality TV. That sounds like me, right?
That sounds like something I would do.
TV, then sleeping until noon. Dishes piled up. I'd come home from work to an apartment that smelled like booze and takeout. She'd be too hungover to even say hello. I brought it up gently at first, but then she got defensive and told me I was being judgy. I reminded her of our agreement and that this wasn't sustainable. She cried and she said that she was going through a rough patch and promised to get back on track. She didn't. It only got worse. A few weeks ago, I had a really important work presentation via Zoom. Says Zoom. And I told her in advance to keep things quiet that morning. What does she do? She gets drunk the night before, invites a guy over I've never met, and they're staying up drinking at 5 a.m. I barely slept. During my presentation, they were laughing and playing music in the background. My boss even messaged me privately asking if everything was okay. I was mortified. So that night I told her she had 30 days to find another place to stay. I have offered to help her with a deposit on a small studio or move back with her parents.
She is not an asshole.
She is not an asshole. She exploded. She said I was abandoning her and when she needed me the most, and that I was acting like I was better than her, and that I was choosing my job over family. She stormed out, and now she's staying at her parents' place. But now my mom and my dad are calling me cruel and selfish, and my aunt even messaged me saying I should have shown more compassion.
What the fuck? I'm shook. His family can be toxic as fuck.
I don't hate my sister. I love her. But I feel like she was taking advantage of me and refusing to grow up. I didn't yell. I didn't kick her out of the street. I just drew a line. But now, with everyone acting like I betrayed her, I'm starting to doubt myself. Am I the asshole for giving my sister a deadline and telling her to move out after months of a broken promises?
No.
I think this girl was so valid.
Can we say her name? I want to say her name.
Why do you want to say this?
Okay, sorry. Then never mind.
Yeah, she left it completely anonymous. It doesn't have a name on it.
That's so sad. Anyways, I think, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so first of all, she was nice enough to give her a fucking 30 days. Bitch, I would have been like, Joanna, you gotta go, homie. Like, Joanna, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and wait,
give me 30
I would not give you 30 days. I give you a week. 30 days is too much.
Yeah.
I mean, she said she told her a couple times, hey, bring it down. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Like, nah, you're making yourself a victim at this point. Like, you're starting to get comfortable to not working, not providing for, not helping. Like, around. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and I think
second of all, talk about you put your work first. Of course, who's gonna pay the bills if she doesn't put work first?
Exactly. And she's single, like,
I don't know. I just felt like that. And how embarrassing. Pobrecita.
I think also because she's the older sister, they expect her to like always be there for her sister.
Yeah, and her parents are toxic as fuck.
Her aunt too. Mind your business.
Exactly, bitch. And I think the parents, because now they have to deal with their own kid. Now that's why they're mad.
Yeah.
Because at first, el problema is la older sister, but now that she moved back to her parents,
now it's the parents.
It's the parents' problem. So they don't want that.
Yeah.
They know that that's the trouble child.
What is it called? They're trying to guilt trip her into like
keep
taking her back.
To keep her.
That's
get her
some
back.
fucked up shit, boy. You're not the asshole, girl. Applause. A round of applause.
Yeah,
where's the applause?
You drew your boundary. Yeah.
Because she chose herself and her sanity over that shit. Like, I'm sorry, we can be sisters, but if you're not behaving and you're not acting how you're supposed to, Joanna, I'm gonna be straight up.
Right? Okay.
And she did. She told her a couple times to get it together.
Yeah, she gave her 2 chances.
And she told her ground rules when she moved in.
Yeah. And they already had an agreement, so it's kind of like keep up with your side.
I'd be like, I would just tell Jovis once, Jovis, get it together, or I'm sorry, but boo, you gotta go.
Right.
Especially after that Zoom call, bitch, I would have been so embarrassed. I would have been like,
I think that's the part that was like disrespectful.
Yeah,
like as a sister, I would be more considerate. Like, oh damn,
especially because she's paying her bills. Like that's some fucked up
you
shit.
You should be pushing her ass,
right? Go, sister. Sorry.
Okay, so my opinion on that, I don't know, like how we. It's just comparing how we're sisters. I don't know how they're sisters, but I don't think I would be able to tell my sister to leave. Now, if she
That's what I'm saying.
If you embarrass the shit out of me, I'm definitely gonna kick your fucking ass and then tell you, bitch, are you gonna pay the fucking bills? Cause you're staying here. What you helping me with? So I'll make sure I'll let you know that you're not helping me with shit and you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I don't think I
but
can
I don't know if I
somebody,
can kick you out.
Me either. I was gonna say that.
Like,
I don't think I can.
But it's obviously she had other places to go because she went to her parents' house. Why wasn't she staying there from the get-go?
Yeah,
you know.
Because nowadays, if you stay with your parents, it's like
the worst thing ever. Like,
I know.
People
sorry, I would have kicked her out.
You know what people ask? They'd be like, "Oh, when's like too old to be living at your parents' house?" And people were like 23, 24.
Never.
No,
And then
never.
somebody was like, if you're 25 and living with your parents, like, you didn't make it. Like,
That's not
that's
true.
I was just like,
fucked up.
That's not true.
Okay, guys, I am very strong believer that family is everything.
Same.
If I had not gotten married young, I think I would have been with mom till the day I died. Because at that point, I'm not living there for her to live for her to pay for me. But there comes a point where you're like, okay, my mom paid enough. Now I'm working to help her
Yeah.
grow, like, you know, finish paying her house, and I'm helping her to, you know, like be more like for both of us to catch a break, you know. And at that point, you're not there to like live off of her or live off your parents. You're there to
Help your
provide them and
parents.
help them,
Yeah.
so they don't have to pay as much.
make it easier on them.
Exactly, so they have savings for when they retire. That's how I
Now-
see it as a Latina that's very family oriented.
Yeah.
But obviously, I moved out young, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. And another thing, if she's such an asshole and her parents saying that she left her alone, she put that deposit down for her to stay somewhere. So
Yeah,
that is
no,
what
'cause she
even
offered.
Oh,
She
she
offered
offered her
to pay
Oh, I
her a
thought she
deposit.
didn't.
Bitch, I ain't offering shit. I can barely
Right.
survive myself. You know?
That was nice of her, right? To
That's
offer
what
the
I'm
deposit
saying,
down.
like,
It's like,
that-
and then
like-
you got the rest. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like-
that's a start.
Pero
That's
es
getting you
porque
somewhere.
allí se nota que la hermana, not saying, because I know my sisters, right? And my
Yeah.
sisters can be a little mean to me, and you know, sisterly,
God.
like, you know, sisterly. But I
Not
don't
the
think that.
mean.
I don't think that Joanna would ever be so disrespectful like that,
Yeah.
you know, and or you to
No,
be
no, no,
like,
no.
you know, like
I'll
being-
take my noise somewhere else. before
exactly,
doing
like,
it
you
here.
know what I mean, or
my
you
God.
know, I know you guys would help out as much as you
Off topic
could.
real quick, but
Okay.
when we were having breakfast with Jessica at the hotel, I'm walking this way and Jessica's walking like that. But I was so mad at the lady that was next to me grabbing juice that I was like, pinche vieja gorda. And then I was like, Jessica, not you, my bad. I was
Oh,
like,
hell no.
Literally, she was walking right and she's like, huh? And I was
Yeah,
like, I'll
bitch,
tell
I
you.
didn't even hear
Yeah, I
her.
was like, I'll tell you when you come back. And I was like, it's because that fucking lady, like, she was being so weird with the juices. She would taste it, didn't like it, pour it out. Try the next one. She tried all the juices. And it was like, let
And
me
she
make
had a
a-
lie.
Yes, and I was just like, let me make a mixture. Made a mixture of juices, and then
Tried it, probably dumped it.
Yeah, girl, and I'm still standing there like, girl, I just want some of my damn apple juice. Like, get out the way. That's why I was so mad. But I thought that was hilarious.
You should just remember.
Yeah, but sorry.
You're like me. I'd be remembering my, like conversations I had like an hour ago, and then I randomly bring
I know,
it
but
up.
I was so worried that Jessica thought I was talking to her.
Oh,
that I was
God.
just like, oh my god, sister, that wasn't you.
And that's how you see that I'm very distracted. Like, I don't go and I don't see different people. Like, that literally an artist could walk right next to me, ni siquiera me di cuenta, because I'm so like,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oblivious to the fact.
yeah. But yeah, I do know that I don't think that you guys would do that to me. But just know that I the way we are sisters, I would have told you. I was like, sister,
You would have been like, hey, you have to go. True. Now, if it got too crazy, like her, and like, you know, she's drinking off random ass fucking time, she's not letting me sleep, she did that embarrassing ass shit, and you bring
And she
weird
don't
ass
wash
dirty dicks in my fucking house.
and she ain't washing
Bitch,
dishes.
and she ain't washing. Oh yeah, honey. I'm gonna. Yeah, I would have been like, hey, cut. You got 2 weeks to go.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it.
A
I'm out.
month
It's
is
because
a
it gets to
lot.
a point too. You have to realize it. Like, I'm sure this is built up after time and
Yeah.
time. And
Oh my
time
God,
and
but
time.
like,
Te digo, like, it looks like the sister was not, ¿cómo te diré? Like,
Ungrateful.
Yeah, like, she wasn't planning to move out.
And because she said it was supposed to be for a month, it turned
Yeah.
into like 2.
But hey, maybe the girl is depressed and not being able to find a job or something. And,
Look, let me tell you something. Yo no sé what race, or I don't know if this is just a mentality I was brought in. There's no such thing as being that depressed that you have to work. You
Yeah.
can't. What mentality makes you think that other people should sustain you because you're depressed?
You're the ponte
True.
las pilas type of person.
Yes, like, I can be sad, guys. Like, I've been depressed before, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not clinically depressed, so I don't know. I don't want to speak out on something that I don't know. I've never felt before.
Yeah.
But why should other people
I have to suffer
be in
because
charge of you as a grown-ass person? Like, the world is the way it is, and I've been
Yeah.
sad that I don't want to go to work.
That's how you know
You
there's.
think I want to go to work? I don't want to
There's
go to
different
work.
levels of sadness. There's that
Yeah.
sad that will have you like in bed, not even shower, shit, or pee. Like you don't even eat. Like
Yeah.
that's it. That's what you said
Yeah,
medically,
yeah.
right? That's
Yeah,
scary.
clinically
That's so
depressed,
sad.
like those deep depressions that I, like I said, I want to say, what the fuck? Like, we don't got time to be sad. Like, you gotta work, you gotta do this.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want to speak like that tampoco, because obviously I've never dealt with anything like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in my mind, because this is how I've had
Yeah.
to move
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys ready for
And
the
how
next
about
story?
yourself?
on. Oh yeah.
What about
You-
me? I already gave my opinion.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, with that one, I don't think
I
she's
don't-
an asshole.
No, I think she went above and beyond for her sister.
Yeah,
Her
she
sister
did
was
everything
very
she
ungrateful.
could.
Yeah.
First one, not an asshole.
Not an
Okay,
asshole.
so this one. Am I the asshole for not dropping out of college to work while my dad has leukemia? I'm 20 and my dad was recently diagnosed with leukemia. He's always been the one paying for the house and supporting us financially, and even now he wants me to stay in school and finish my education. My mom, however, wants me to drop out and work full time. She keeps saying I'm selfish for focusing on school, and her side of the family agrees with her. They think I'm horrible for not contributing more financially. For context, I do work, mostly side jobs, but it's not a lot of money. Since she started pressuring me, I've taken on more work to try to make extra money. I already pay for my own bills, like my car payment, Wi-Fi, phone, and pets. But now I'm stretched thin between working, school, studying, and spending time with my dad. My mom is mad that I don't have enough time to do everything. She's also been emotionally abusive toward me and my sister. She threatens to kick us out and leave us with nothing if we do not do what she says. She tells her family that she's the one paying for the house, even though my dad always has. So now they think I'm lazy and ungrateful. Part of the problem is my parents never really prepared for something like this. They don't have health insurance or a plan for it for if one of them gets sick. So now a lot of pressure is falling on me and my sister. I know my mom's dad also died of cancer when she was younger, so maybe that's part of why she feels this way. But it doesn't change how she's treating us. So I'm stuck between my dad, who wants me to stay in school, and my mom and her family, who think I'm selfish and should drop out to work full time. Am I the asshole for not dropping out?
Oh, this one's hard. Okay, I'll go first. Okay, I don't think she's an asshole. Or he. I'm not sure. I
think it's a he.
Yeah? It's a he. I don't know. The point is, I don't think he's an asshole. But as somebody who had a sick dad, and igual, and I felt that story since sister like mentioned a little bit before, like she just did the, ¿cómo se dice?
Title?
The title. I felt it in my bones, you know what I mean? Like I felt the story.
Yeah.
Cancer is not a disease that just takes the person, it takes the whole family, right? It can like take over everybody, right? But I do feel the mom's being a little bit unfair because I understand that dad needs, you know, like a person to take care of them, but she should be working.
Yeah.
She should be working full time. And okay, maybe a little bit I would be like that la enfermedad sometimes takes them out, right? So you don't have a lot of time with them, right? So I do think that sometimes you can put a pause on college. I've seen people who take a year off, 2 years off, and then they continue. I understand, but and they're 20, so it's in their prime of their time. So it's okay if they
lose
could
a year
or two to help a little bit more. And that's because your parents do everything for you. They care for you, and obviously the dad doesn't want for her to or him to stop college, but sometimes you have to sacrifice for your family, especially your parents.
Especially if they made sacrifices for you.
Exactly. Like I know in our situations, I didn't go back to work because I would take that to therapies. You took off of work for a year to, you know, take them to the office because I had just had my baby, so I could drive you there, but I couldn't get off with baby. And then sister worked and she helped financially on that side. You know what I mean? So we all we all did our little sacrifices for Dad, and sometimes it felt unfair, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But we had, well, us is all three of us, you know, and we all gave a little bit and make sure that we were okay. And sometimes I'm sure sister felt bad because she's like, I can't be there as much, but she was the only one working, so she was the only one that could help that, you know.
I feel like anything that we did come up short or like it wasn't fair, I feel like we evened the playing field, because you would take them out on weekends when on the days you had off.
And I feel like what helped them in is communications.
Yeah.
And if she felt bad, we were like, sister, but don't feel bad, you know, like,
we
or
got
like
you.
if I felt bad because I couldn't be when he was like in the hospital, I couldn't go in, and you guys would be like, sister, don't feel bad, like we're here for him, and we felt that, like, you know, someone to like hold for us, right? But to guilt trip someone like you're a bad kid, or you know, for the whole family, you say you're ungrateful or you don't do this, like, it's hard.
I think I'm 50-50 on this, guys. Only because of the fact that, like he said, the dad already told him, I don't want you to quit school, I want you to keep going. So I feel like because the dad already told him not to leave school, I know he's in a hard place because I'm sure he's doing this for his dad.
Yeah.
But another part of me, like you said, I feel like another part of me is kind of like, make the sacrifice. Like you said, he's still young. He can sacrifice a year or two, because believe it or not, guys, I do feel like I cannot remember the year, like that whole year that I left off of work, because it was like,
it was so fast.
Yes,
it was so fast. We were always on the go.
And I think because I would stay like so long in the hospital, I would even confuse like what day was what, or like what day of the week am I in right now. So I'm not gonna lie, you are losing that time. Like, you're gonna lose that year of your life, but at the same time,
are you really? Because, well, for us it was different.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in the aspect of like him losing school. I mean, you're losing that year of your, like,
you have a whole life ahead of you.
That too, but I also feel like you losing that year is not gonna compare to you having that time that you had with your dad. That extra time of having quality time, taking him out, like completing his last wishes, and like being there for him. Leukemia is especially strong. Like, I know that's not an easy cancer to go through, so I can only imagine. Like, dad's wasn't that bad, so honestly, like I said, I'm 50-50. I think he should make the sacrifice, but then again, his dad's wishes are otherwise, so it's like 50-50. And I don't know, I feel really strong about people's last wishes. Like, I feel like that's something that should
we take too hard.
And
I know Jovi does.
Time. I feel like that spending time with your family is like a or like the number one thing. Like, instead of like, I know, like, you know, work in college, like you said, I would say definitely take a break off the college, spend more time with your dad, because if he gets a full-time job, then what? He's still not spending enough time with his dad, you know what I mean? So I think mom should get a part-time job, sister should get a part-time job, and brother should get a part-time job. I feel like they all should get a part-time job and just, you know, spend time with him equally and different days and stuff like that.
And guys,
this is a big tough.
And hospitals can help you guys. Like, that's another thing. You have to look at the resources you have. Like, look who can help you. They could be a nurse that can help you guys, like, on days that you guys are working or whatever. But there's resources out there. You just have to seek them. You know?
This is a big PSA to the parents. Like, prepare for shit like this, guys. Like, don't leave. Like, obviously it's hard, because I know that was us too. Like, you know,
that,
the
I'm not gonna lie,
parents,
that is true. That's a big burden to carry. Like,
carry your parents, and I understand it's a burden for them to carry us, you know. But like, come on, like, I think that's one thing that since that has like carried on top of me. Like, girl, right now I have insurance, bitch, and I make sure that I have a life insurance added in there, because I don't want that happen to my kids. I don't want them to one day to get sick and then they're burning it. Como se dice? I'm a burden, like, you know, financially todavía, like, you know, that I would be the burden with health wise, pero también financially, that's hard on a kid. He's 20.
I was just gonna say that he's younger.
Yeah,
At
he's
least
a
you
kid.
guys-
He's
mom
barely
being-
and you guys already had your husband
jumping out
kids.
you guys had
porch.
kids.
That's crazy. Oh.
And then the mom being a bitch, like I feel like that's not the way to go.
Him either.
Yeah, I feel like obviously him paying his own bills is good, but I do think that he should help a little bit more and like try.
At least make a sacrifice or two, honey.
It's hard.
Yeah, and that comes with everything. Kids, wives, everything. Like,
Yeah.
you start preparing now, honey.
Yeah, like always have that extra little fund in there. Like I understand we want things but I mean having a little side, money for extra bills in case something goes wrong or you get sick, cause
Shit happens.
yes, it does, girl.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the next story? I think this
Yes,
is
the last one.
Yes. This one's kind of like, I don't know, I read it. It's a short story, so let's see how it goes. It's a shorter one than the ones I read.
Oh, okay.
Am I the asshole for crying after a family friend announced their pregnancy after my miscarriage? That's it. Okay. I, 21 female, had a miscarriage 2 months ago
she's young.
at 11 weeks. It was the worst time I've had in a long time. I'm still recovering 3 days after I lost my baby. I was at my mom's and I told a family friend about it because she was there as well. 20 minutes later, she announced her pregnancy.
20 months.
20 minutes later.
Oh.
After her telling her.
Oh my God.
And I said congratulations, and after a few moments went to my old room and cried and cried. And my sister came in and told me I was being dramatic and rude.
What the fuck?
Ever
What kind of family y'all be having, boy?
Ever since they made comments about me when their friend's family is mentioned, they're like, don't say that around my name. She's gonna cry again. And yes, I am jealous of her.
Culeras.
And I'm hurt, but I also know it's big because of her issues with infertility, but my family and her are making me feel like a villain when I just miss my baby. I have never said anything to her face. I have been nice. I got her gifts. I don't know what to do.
Fucking leave. Get a new family. Throw that bitch away.
Throw that bitch away.
First
that's
of all,
fucked
they're being
up.
insensitive to her
They
fucking
are.
issues. Like, your feelings are so valid. Like,
1,000%.
Like, girl, this just happened to you, and I think it was a little.
It was insensitive of the bitch to announce her pregnancy.
Bitch, do that shit on social media like every fucking body else.
Or she could have waited another time.
Yeah, I do think that was a bitch move. I think she was doing it to like make the, what is it called? Poke a needle in your injury, like make your
You
injury
think
worse.
so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
20 minutes after you told her the most, like,
Well, maybe she already. This is the thing. She probably already had a plan. She probably had already planned on saying that announcement.
that
It's
plan
just
would
that.
have went to the trash as soon as she told me
but
that.
she had something planned. She had something planned. I mean,
No, okay, fine. Okay, let's just say she wasn't that of an asshole for doing that. But the way her family's like, her sister going up, girl, I would have been consoling my sister.
I would have
slapped
slapped the shit out of my sister and be like, fuck you, bitch. These are my feelings. Let me cry about it. So what?
Yes, like,
it's not like I got mad
I
at the
could
girl.
never imagine what it is to lose life inside of you. Oh no, girl. I
That's
think
so
that's
sad.
another level of pain. And then she's hormonal. Because even though you lose your baby, you still
still
go through
going through
postpartum,
yeah,
right? Because
you're
your
so
body's
right.
still pumped of all the hormones and shit. So I do think that her family's being insensitive and como se dice, mocking her by telling her, oh, don't fucking talk about this in front of her.
That's a bitch move. I hate when people do that to me.
Bro, that is like...
They use it against you in
And
a
it's
way.
like they could think it's a joke, like
But
they're
it's
joking
something
around,
traumatic.
but
That
that's
shit
really
hurt.
that's really fucked up. That's something you don't fucking.
I'm
say.
telling you, throw that whole family
You
away.
weren't
get
being
yourself-
dramatic and you weren't being rude. I'll tell you that much.
No, you were
have
not.
every right to feel
and
that
you
way.
still have, 2 years from now, fucking, you're at that baby's fucker lady's birthday party. If you want to cry, cry, girl. We completely understand. Like, I feel like that's not fucking
Let me
shit.
read the comments on this one.
Okay.
Because we said this. It said, find a better family and friends.
Yes, girl.
Straight up. Oh my god.
It says, you have the right to cry and feel what you feel. I also don't
Exactly.
think she's an asshole because I think the longer it was dragged, the worse it would have been.
That's
Yeah.
true. You see?
Aw, okay, I get it, maybe. But no, I still think the other girl's a little bit bit
See
of
what
an
I'm saying?
asshole.
That's
Yeah.
why I call me wrong, but I'm always comparing like my sisters to other people, because I'm like, I don't know how the fuck some people are out there being sisters. It's
And
like you
hating
said,
each other.
throw them the fuck away. Like at this point, because I'm like, how can you be so mean
Yeah,
and
to
so
each other.
rude? Like you're supposed to be my sister. You're supposed
Well,
to
I know
echarme
that-
porras, not
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
me down by saying or commenting, mean
Dumbass
stuff.
shit. Because I know sometimes I'm very insensitive to Jovi's. Because I know that she won't tell me when I do it. But then later she'll be like, Jessica, that was really fucked up. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
And
and
then
then she
she'd
be
be
saying
like-
some out of pocket shit, and then like be like, like girl, you're fine. It's like,
Yeah, but
oh,
I
no,
don't
she
catch
didn't.
myself doing it sometimes. But I have the confianza that you guys are gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck? And for you to tell me, like, bitch, you were out of pocket. Because sometimes I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like I don't take it seriously, like when I say something. But I feel like Joanna, she's always been the most sensitive one.
Yeah,
She'll take it some type of way, and I'm like, oh damn, like. But the thing is that she'll wait 2 weeks, and by then I forgot.
Yeah.
What the fuck I said?
You gotta
She's like,
remind
Jessica,
her.
I am sensitive though. I'm not gonna lie. My friends tell me that all the time because even like small
Not
things.
with me. You're such a bitch with me. asshole.
Cause like if you tell me something like and I find it like you said it with the tone,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
To you,
to me.
because I was talking about this with my partner, like how sometimes he feels some type of way, and he'll like I'll say something but not mean it in that way, but he says that I said it in another way, and I'm like, well, your feelings are valid. I'm not gonna take that away. Like if you feel that I said it, that's fine. But I'm telling you that that's not the
not
way
how-
that I
yeah,
meant
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
But,
again,
my thing-
that doesn't take from your feelings. You know what I mean?
And my friends even tell me like, oh, I can't kid around you with you like that.
But
like,
that's
no,
fucked
you
up
can't.
too.
No,
That's
but
fucked
then,
up
no,
too.
But
Question,
I'm honest,
question.
But
Can
you
you-
can't. But you can't though.
No,
but
you
I'm being
can't play with
honest.
me
You
either.
can't play with me either. Yeah. Like if you say like my friend recently, we just had like and it wasn't a huge fight, but like I
was
got
a little
really
bit,
bothered. Like I actually had to hang up and then call her back because I was like, I need to fucking think about this.
something she said.
tell
So
me.
she said I was kind of telling her like of a situation that happened, and then I was just like, "What?" And then I was telling her how I felt about something, and then she's like, "But why, bitch? You're fucking weird."
Okay, then
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I think,
Okay. So then I hang up on her in that instance because I'm like, this bitch just called me weird. So I had to take a minute and really think like, am I over exaggerating or am I dead ass? And I'm like, no, I'm dead ass. Like I'm not over exaggerating. I
Yeah.
actually do feel really strongly about this.
Yeah.
And then I told her, and she's like, but I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't like when people actually
They
say
gaslight
something.
you.
Yeah, and they'd be like, but I was kidding. Like it wasn't. But
Yeah.
it's like, okay,
But
then
your
say
feelings
that.
are valid.
But then say that.
Yeah.
But then, like,
At
even-
that moment when you said it, say, oh, I'm just kidding.
And then her tone and when she said it, it was giving like you're weird, and she made a face. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm putting context clues together, honey. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tell me what you meant, and we can push it.
Yeah.
But then it upset me even more when she
Yes.
said she was joking.
But I
I
feel
know.
when somebody tells you, well, maybe between us because we're sisters, but like, Joanna, you can't take a joke, bro. Like, okay,
I'll get mad and say, no, the fuck, I can't.
Exactly.
Especially
like,
when
I
I'm
feel
mad,
like,
do not play with me.
especially.
Do not play
and
with
then
me.
I do feel like if Joanna tells me, sister, that's fucked up, then I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta check myself, not you, because again, I'm not gonna be like, Joanna, you can't take a joke, and if I ever say that, please slap me, because at the end of the day, it's not if you can take a joke, it's how I say it, and if how I said it offended you, it's valid for whoever, right? Because if you say something and you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna be like, Joanna, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I hope that you're like, Jessica, you can't take a joke, because I feel like a lot of families do that. I'm like, okay, but you didn't say it as a joke. I didn't take it as a joke.
Especially if
so
you're going
take
through
it
something
serious.
rough.
yeah,
To me,
exactly.
it's like a
yeah.
no-go.
So
No, somos like I feel like yo no soy llevada
yeah,
with
me either.
anyone because again I can't take
That's
it.
another thing I don't like about myself is that I cannot be a llevada person.
No, me
Like, if
either.
you
Which is
tell me
valid, and
like,
especially how we grew up.
I'm gonna take it serious.
It's because of how we grew up. We weren't showed to be like that.
Yeah, to be funny and like bully a little bit.
Like I can't be bullied, boy.
I
We're
will
straight
cry,
up.
and
Bitch, I
probably
get
will
mad quick
Yeah, me
because
too.
because then I'm gonna come at you for real, and we ain't gonna like that one because we can play all you want, but if I get real, that's on you. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way, and I don't know why. I've always I'm always like, why can't I take a joke? It's not even a joke, but why can't I take dark humor sometimes? But then it's like
people. Es que, and this is the thing, guys. Sometimes people think that, oh, es que somos llevadas. No, bitch. Sometimes I feel like people be like that because we have family members, you know, with the letter C. Sometimes ella es llevada. But I feel like that's the truth. She's telling you a truth.
I don't like that. You see, that's what fucks with me. Because I'm like, hold on, are you fucking with me or like, are we playing?
Because obviously, we can say it's a joke. But at the end of the day, I know that's how you feel.
And I feel like once you have my mind thinking, like, second guessing that comment or that joke, that's when it's like, okay, you fucking with my brain now, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Y por eso no me gusta, like, que se lleve la gente.
Karina's like, you're making me think I don't want to think.
Yes, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. When I, like, I used to always tell her this.
Yeah.
When I would go out with new friends and stuff like that, and they would do something I wouldn't like, or I would be like, bro, I know they were talking about me. Like, I hate feeling like I'm looking at something and I'm double guessing it. Like, I'm double questioning myself. Did that really just happen right now? I hate when that happens. It's like, I know what I saw and I know how I felt about it. Why am I questioning it?
Yeah. Okay. So, no, like, I think that's not... You shouldn't feel like that, and I feel like I don't like that.
Cause I guess it's a sister thing, guys. It's sister thing because yo tampoco no soy llevada. No,
and we're not like that. Like we'll joke and we'll laugh, but especially of things that have happened. Yeah. We're not like, we don't say, "Ay, Joanna, like ya sabes cómo eres," or like, I don't know. I feel like we've never been like that. I don't think.
Thank God. And I'm telling you, I hate that I can't.
And I feel that if one day, like I said, if I feel like if you guys feel that I'm being like fun, like not funny, how come say like that, and y'all be like, bitch, you need to calm down. And I feel like we have had times where we're like, you know, like, stop.
I have. I tell you, I'm like, you didn't have to say that. That's fucked up. Yeah. And then you come with, but it's true. Like, you need somebody to tell you you're doing that.
But that's different. But that's different. That's when we're talking deep.
Like, seriously.
Yeah,
we're talking about, like, jokes.
Yeah, but, like, when I'm just... If you come at me and be like, you know, say something out of pocket, obviously I'm going to be like, sister, stop, or, you know, something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't let it drag out 2 weeks and then tell me.
I can't.
But scared. I try not to. I try to be nice.
Oh, no. We came to the end. That was such a great...
Story time.
Yes, I like that.
We had a lot of story time today.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for staying till the end if you did. We love you guys so much, and don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Ready or Not Latinas.
Yay. And in the comments of our Spotify, what emoji should we pick to see if they stay to the end?
Purple heart.
Oh, okay. Spam us purple hearts on our Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, and I think that's all the places you can comment.
Yes, honey.
If you stay to the end, hope you stay to the end.
Purple hearts. Fill us up.
Thank you guys again, and don't forget to stay tuned for this Wednesday and the following Wednesday.
No following.
Oh yeah,
it's just this Wednesday and then the other Wednesday.
Still look out on Wednesdays.
Yeah, have a Latina Wednesday. Well, this Wednesday, I don't know if you guys saw, I put like motivational, but nobody motivated nobody. So like, damn, no girls, come on.
What this world has come to, mother suckers. All right, well,
thank you.
We love you all.
Love you guys. Bye.